Hey, Joe Gilder here. Up for this week's studio tour is my good buddy Sean Rogers. Sean runs Hey World Productions. We're going to take a look at his home studio. He actually lives really close to me, which is awesome. And he also hosted Fire Right, which is an in-person songwriter event that I was lucky enough to get to play for about a month or so ago. Really cool event in the studio, packed it out with songwriters. Myself and a few other writers played. There was some food. There was a bonfire. We brought in people to talk about songwriting. It was really great. So I have a lot of respect for Sean. You should check out what he's doing with his studio and all the other stuff he has his hands in. That sounds weird. Let's just do the tour.
What's up, dude?
Well done. Everybody, welcome to, what are we calling this place?
Hey World Productions.
Hey World Productions. Introduce yourself and give us the tour, please,
What's
sir.
up, folks? I'm Sean Rogers, producer, engineer, entrepreneur, if you will, and this is Hey World Productions. The one-room wonder. Some of you might ask, where's the tracking room? You're looking at it. Where's the control room? You're looking at it. This is a home studio. Had it for about 3 years and have just recently been doing this full time. So it's been really, really cool, really fun. The space has served me well, and let me show you around. So we'll start here at the control area. Got some cool diffuser panels. If you're a nerd, those should diffuse frequencies around 1.5K to 5K. So not super high frequencies, not super low frequencies. If you want to see cooler ones, go to Blackbird. But I hand built these with some help.
You hand built these?
Yes,
That is amazing.
sure did. So what we're running is a Mac Mini, Pro Tools native, Yamaha HS8s for the monitors, and kind of your basic Apollo setup. There's some outboard pre's there. You got the La Chapelle audio. I'm a huge fan of that tube preamp. The DBX 560s are 500 series modifications of the classic 160. And you've got, of course, your Swiss Army knife of compressors, the Distressor.
The Distressor.
We don't nuke a lot of things around here, but nonetheless, it's great. Set in opto mode currently. May or may not have been recording some vocals through it recently. So that's fun. And yeah, we've got this little Behringer, kind of one of the best kept secrets, I think, of the quote-unquote affordable pre's. You get 8 of them. They're only a couple $100, and they're great for, just having that extra leg room if you're recording a lot of stuff at once. So believe it or not, we can gobo off this studio and kind of section it off. And we do multi-track. We've done full-on band sessions.
Just in case you didn't get the nuke reference, it actually has a nuke setting.
You can. It's massive. Just squeezing stuff to death.
So you're saying you gobo off?
Yeah, we'll gobo off. These are a couple of them. I've got some others in storage for the presentation. They're giant foam pieces, essentially. But these will kind of come out, and they help to kill more of the reflective frequencies that you hear kind of in that drywall pingy kind of a thing. We move these around. We usually put our drum kit right about here, and we start kind of setting up from here. Just kind of depends. I've got a house kit that also is in storage at the moment. Part of it is in here. Check it out.
This is where the short people go.
I can almost stand. No, I can't. I don't have to kneel that far, though, unfortunately. As you can tell, I know. So when the really big artists come in, this is where we put their spread.
Oh, right.
Yeah, don't want to name names, but that's why we built a nice bar. So
Love it.
that's not it at all. Just, but yeah, so we have an ISO booth. And as I mentioned, we can multi-track here, so we'll do drums a lot of the time, and we'll keep the bass player in the room. And then a lot of the time we'll put either an acoustic guitar player in here, or just a guitar amp. And we also do vocal overdubs, guitar overdubs. We've recorded everything from mandolin to banjo to steel guitar.
I love a mandolin. She's
Amanda Lynn, yeah.
She's
and
a nice lady.
her sister Tambourine is pretty. They're pretty girls, honestly.
Love it.
So yeah, what kind of questions do you have?
Well, I think most people want to know what kind of stuff do you work on. So you just said never mind. What kind of stuff do you work on in here? Because you just said you do this full time.
Yeah, I do this full time, and I'm pretty fortunate to be able to have a wide array of clientele. There was a day that I did a hip hop vocal session, and 4 hours after that, like a straight up classical country vocal session.
Love it.
So I had to take a step out of the studio and like reset the brain to get in the headspace for that. But primarily it's Americana, singer-songwriter, folk, pop country stuff. Every now and again, I'll have the opportunity to do something in the pop world. One of my favorite genres to work in, it's the music I grew up listening to and still listen to a whole lot, is pop punk.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually have helped a band named I'm Spartacus put out a couple of records, and good for them too. The newest one's doing really well. It charted Billboard Top 10.
Really?
Yeah, for Christian rock. So that was
That's
awesome.
super cool.
It was cool. I was excited to be a part of that. But yeah, I mean, I'm primarily going to be doing stuff in the country world. We're in Nashville, and it's my favorite thing about the country genre is that it's just really musical.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of talent usually when it comes to the players and the songwriting, and so it's fun to work on.
So a lot of people who are going to watch this are home studio guys and girls. What you're doing, what a lot of them aspire to or wish maybe they could do one day. What would you say, as unfair of a question as this is, would be a piece of advice that you would give to them?
Yeah.
Looking in that direction.
Yeah, if you want to, I'll simplify it and just say if you want to make money, right? If you want to be employed to some capacity in the home studio world, start making records. Mm-hmm. And don't undersell what you do. What you do is a service. Somebody may come into your house and look at your bathroom tile, right? And go, who did the work? Who did the renovations here? And you'd recommend a contractor. And same way you would recommend a contractor, you've got people that recommend your services in a home studio world, in a recording world. Who can bring this song to life? We've got to have this song recorded. And, that's my best piece of advice to you, is to get busy doing it. So.
And if you get to a certain level of success, you get an intern. Hi, intern.
Hello.
Every studio at this level comes with a Taylor Hill.
That's not true.
There's
not enough of me to go around.
The latest in Taylor models.
What's up, dude?
Hey, man. We're just doing a little video.
Sweet.
So, for those who are curious, what's going on here? What is this?
So, guys, this is Taylor Hill. He graduated from Dark Horse Institute, which is an audio engineering school here in the Nashville area. And I had the opportunity to be a director there at one point for almost 2 years. And I stole Taylor with permission.
More or less. Yeah. Luckily.
It wasn't shady. It actually went down the way it should have. And
how do you feel about being stolen?
I feel great about being stolen. Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
I think you could agree and say one of the coolest things about working in a home studio situation is that, Dark Horse is a commercial studio, big commercial studio for those of you that don't know. And, interns have a cool opportunity there at any point. But when Taylor came here, I think that he had an opportunity to work more hands-on.
Absolutely.
Right away. I mean, we
right out of the gate.
You were engineering sessions from a tracking perspective almost immediately.
Yeah.
And now Taylor does a lot on the editing side for me. He'll do still do tracking sessions. I think that's definitely one of your biggest fortes is getting sounds.
My heart's at more than anything else.
Yeah.
I can head's at more than anything else, I guess, too.
I came in one day and he had set up a whole drum mic session, drum mics all around the drum kit, and I came in literally and the drummer sat down and we went through each mic and everything was dialed in already. Mm-hmm. It was really cool to be able to have him kind of growing in a way where he's hearing the sounds that he wants to hear, that he knows that I will want to hear as a producer, and he's able to get those sounds. And so it's exciting. Taylor's actually been with us for almost a year. Yeah. So a year and a couple of weeks. And so
amazing.
It's amazing.
It is amazing.
He's been fantastic. So I would highly recommend a Taylor for your own studio. Yeah.
Well, now Taylor will be stolen once more.
Taylor, if you may want to put up your email address just for bids on you. How else can I sell your abilities here?
Well,
Yeah.
dude, this has been fantastic. I'm going to give everybody one more round the world view. A handful will tell me they got dizzy from me doing this, but also record player with the word records. Those kind of go hand in hand. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for letting us check out your place.
Yeah,
Where can
absolutely.
people find out more about you, website, and such?
Sure. You can go to www.heyworldproductions.com and you can listen to samples of our work. You can see some of the artists we worked with and just check out the studio in general. There's some pics and stuff on there. So,
Beautiful.
yeah. Follow us on Instagram at Heyworld Productions. You can follow us on Facebook, Heyworld Productions. Pretty much anywhere media is social.
And scene.